Hey man, what's going on, man? GooseSports here, and got a video for you guys. As that was the last regular season game last night for LSU, as their regular season is over, as they beat Oklahoma 37-17, as they shut them out in the second half, 13-0 in the second half, and they get a win, and they finish 8-4 in the season, 5-3 in conference. So it's not to what we're paying Brian Kelly $100 million for, is to finish 8-4 and 5-3 in conference. It's just that's what it is. I mean, now some LSU fans are like all, some are just happy today for some reason because but going around the message boards, everybody's like acting like this some kind of big thing. We beat a blue blood. I mean, Oklahoma's 6-6. They're 2-6 in conference. We didn't beat a really good football team last night. Yeah, well, but they beat Alabama. Yeah, go look at the road games and this year of how many teams won road games this year in the SEC. It's not many. Usually the home team wins. So LSU was home last night and they got the win, 37-17. Garrett Nussmeier looked like he was going to be out the game when he fell on his shoulder, and AJ Swan came in and he just you can tell that things were going to look bleak if LSU had to rely on AJ Swan to win that football game last night. Thank goodness that Nussmeier wasn't injured enough where his shoulder was separated or broken collarbone or something like that, because they went to the locker room, they did the x-rays, it was negative. He came back out, finished the game, threw a touchdown pass on that one drive right before halftime, and that was all she wrote for LSU as they closed out the season on a 2-game win streak. They beat Vanderbilt and then they beat Oklahoma. But no, they had a rough stretch against Texas A&M, Alabama, and Florida. If they had won any one of those games, they would have been in the SEC championship game. But that's if and buts, candy and nuts, So you can't play the what if game. You win the games, and then you feel you're supposed to. But anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, it's 8-4 in the season. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of opt-outs we have in the bowl game, because we're going to have them, because we're going to go to some shitty-ass bowl game that no players are going to care about, which I don't blame them. Bowl games are just exhibitions at this point in football, especially the 12-team playoff. I mean, your goal is to make the playoffs. I mean, the bowl games that are important are in the playoffs. Any other bowl game is just doesn't really matter, honestly. We win the bowl game, we're 9-4. We lose, we're 8-5. It just doesn't. It's not going to really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. I think it's still a subpar season for LSU. 8-4 is not what Brian Kelly's getting paid $100 million for. But look, you are what your record says you are. We're 8-4. So Brian Kelly's gonna have some. He's gonna have some decisions to make in the transfer portal this coming off season, and we're gonna have to finish this recruiting class strong. We can't lose anybody else. We already lost Bryce Underwood. We can't lose anybody else. You gotta get these talented freshmen in, and they've got to some going to have to play next year. So, but anyway, 8-4. Another regular season done, man. It goes by so fast. And then it's gone. It's crazy. It just seemed like the other day they were playing USC in the first game of the year, and now we're here we're in December, man. So college football season's about to be done for very, very shortly, in about a month. So, oh well, man. We'll see what happens. We still have the playoffs coming up, so that's gonna be exciting to see who gets in the playoffs, who gets out. I'm sure there's gonna be some controversy. What teams get in, what teams don't get in, and there always is. And with a 12-team playoff, it's going to be a lot more controversy than a 4. But you guys have a good one. So Tigers beat the Sooners 37-17, and a good job by the defense in the second half as we shut them out. And so we actually got some pressure on the quarterback too late in the game in the second half. So that was good to see. But have a good one, and we'll see you guys next time, man. Go Tigers!